Hello and welcome to the first episode of How Could It Work, the series where we look at future technologies and discuss how they could possibly work. In this episode, we'll be looking at the Holotable, a device often depicted in science fiction as being a piece of technology that projects a 3D hologram of yourself onto another person's table, allowing you to communicate with that person as if you're actually sitting there on their table, when you might actually be sitting on your own table at home. Now, whenever we see this technology on screen, it always looks like something that is way ahead of our time, but the technology could be right around the corner, and I'll tell you why. Over recent years, we have seen huge advancements in the field of 3D cameras, and Microsoft have taken advantage of this with their new holoportation, which is a new type of technology that allows us to record ourselves in 3D and see our 3D recordings through the HoloLens, another technology developed by Microsoft, which is an augmented reality headset that lets you see 3D holograms in your very own 3D space. Now, with this technology, we could create the Holotable that we see so much in science fiction, and this is how. With holoportation, we could record ourselves sitting at our own table at home and have our 3D holograms projected onto another person's table, which they will be able to see through augmented reality. But in order for our holograms to be accurately projected onto the other person's table, the other person needs to have the exact same table as we do. Because, for example, if person A has a circular table and person B has a rectangular table, and they both try to holoport to one another's tables, then person A's hologram will be stuck in person B's table, and obviously that wouldn't work. So the two tables have to be the same shape because physics. Also, the shape of the table has to be a shape that whichever way two people rotate it, it always stays the same for both people. Because, for example, if person A has a rectangular table and so does person B, but person A rotates their table vertically and person B rotates their table horizontally, and they both try to holoport to one another's table, then again, person B's hologram will be stuck in person A's table. So the table has to be a shape that whichever way two people rotate it, it always stays the same for both people. So a circle is a perfect shape for the Holotable, because no matter which way two people rotate it, it always stays the same for both people. Now, moving on to the seating arrangements of the Holotable. Now, in order for the Holotable to work, the seating arrangements have to be the same as well, for reasons I stated before, and the perfect seating arrangement for the Holotable would be a circular hollow bench, because the HoloLens, as of right now, has a very narrow field of view, allowing the user to see only a small fraction of the holograms displayed before them. But when a group of people sit around a table on a hollow bench in real life, they naturally don't see below the waist, because the table covers that area. So even with the narrow field of view of the HoloLens, people will still be able to see each other without breaking the immersiveness of the experience. And finally, there must be multiple cameras around the table and one 360-degree camera in the middle, as to get every angle of your body projected as a 3D hologram onto the other person's table, and through the HoloLens, you will be able to see the other person and they will be able to see you too. And that's it, the Holotable, made out of the technology that we have available to us today, which could be used for online therapy, job interviews, coffee meetups, and even children's tea parties. All that really needs to happen is for Microsoft to sell the Holotable as a peripheral to the HoloLens, and then we will have our Holotable. Everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.